So, for my first question with Richard, I decided to throw him an easy one, and I asked him, what got him into music?
The music and what got me into music is I would say when it all started back in let's say grade 4 when I started learning that first orchestral instrument which was trumpet, and as years progressed I always kind of wanted to be a singer, and I learned the drums. So after learning drums and then getting into high school, my first in grade 9, wrote my very first song, and ever since I wrote that I was kind of like, you know what? I like writing music. I like writing poems, and that's what songwriting is. So I started to develop that, and then I ended up learning guitar. And from learning guitar, I improved my vocals, improved my songwriting, and it brought me to where I am today.
For my second question, I decided to ask Richard what's it like being in the Toronto music scene. I remember reading some articles recently, and they said it changed a lot, and it's not as good as it used to be. So we get an insight of what Richard thinks and how it works.
Yeah, because nowadays, as an artist myself, as a kind of like a punk rock band or a pop rock band, we have issue getting shows because nowadays in the Toronto music scene, it's more, let's say, R&B, hip hop, and pop music that gets publicly more recognized. And for the scene that I'm in, it's a lot of time it's really hard to get these shows at these venues because back in the day, let's say about a decade ago, if you wanted to play a show, you would just contact that venue, and most of the time they would let you play a show. You wouldn't have to have a demo already to proceed, or you wouldn't have to go through a promoter. Nowadays, it's a lot harder to get your name out there because everyone is doing music. It's so much easier to get your music out there, so to make it in this industry has made it a lot tougher.
For this part of the interview, I talked to my friend Daniel about what he thought of Richard. He's known Richard for a little while now, and he also went to the concert I filmed at, so I thought he would be a good reference on Richard's character.
Well, what I think of it, Richard's good. Richard is good. His band, they got some good tracks playing. I think they do have the potential to make it in the music business, but like you never know as well. Like a lot of people try. If it works, it works. I wish him the best. I think he's got it.